been I mean, you're already a good player, but everyone's now saying this could be an emerging superstar of our competition after the way you played against Carlton. How do you sort of let that settle in?
Yeah, it hasn't hit me yet. I mean, I just thought I went out there, wanted to play my role, play in the system. Didn't want to do anything over extravagant. But I mean, I sort of said to a few of the boys the other night. I said it was just one of those nights where the ball sort of fell in my hand and I was able to use it by foot and sort of open the game up. And yeah, it sort of hasn't hit me yet. I mean, went into a grand final, which is exciting, and excited for the week ahead, really.
Keidean, it seems the more pressure there is, the calmer you are. Like you just see it.
Yeah. I do feel a bit nervous. I do get a bit anxious, but I mean, if that's what everyone sees, then if I do look composed, I mean, I do try to play composed. Don't try to rush myself, which is something I've sort of grown up doing, especially through my junior career. Don't really think about the game too much. Just back myself, and I sort of know what I'm capable of, and happy that it paid off the other night, which was good.
Sorry, mate. Like in that first quarter the other night when Carlton kicked 5 goals, how did you stay calm? And
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty hectic there, to be fair. Just kept coming back in, and I thought our D50 held up quite reasonably well. I thought they could have been a few more goals up. Harris and Diz and Froggy, our back three, our Tools and Stars as well, held up really well to keep Kerno and Mackay, and especially Martin as well, who were all in good form. Keep them quiet for that first bit, and then went into the first quarter break pretty confident in what we could achieve in that second quarter, which I'm not too sure what run we went on. Went into halftime pretty confident, and we were playing our best footy after that first quarter.
How do you plan on handling those nerves in front of 100,000 people at MCG on grand final day? Yeah,
exactly. Haven't really thought about it at the moment, but I mean, growing up watching grand finals, it's an occasion you want to be a part of, and they're hard to come by, really, grand finals. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see, and hopefully we start off better than what we did the other day.
How much of Catherine will be watching, do you think, on Saturday?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of people will be watching. I went back there last year, and it's pretty funny. They think I'm a megastar, which is which is a bit embarrassing. But no, I'm sure they all will be. I've got a lot of family there, and a lot of family in the community not far from there. So they're all excited, and hopefully they're back for the Lions. Yeah.
This is what you and Blake, but this is why you moved south, because you wanted to chase this dream.
Yeah, exactly.
You moved away from home at a young age.
Yeah, so I was 9. My youngest brother Blake was 8. So come down for a holiday, and then sort of my mum at the time said, "Do you want to move back to Brizzy for schooling opportunity?" I said, "Yeah," and then footy just came along, and we grew up in a community where Aussie rules is a massive thing. So to be a part of this and be a part of this great football club, it's very happy that, because my grandmother, my auntie, took a lot of hours and a lot of years out of their lives to sacrifice for us to, and it's paid off really well.
And you grew up a Collingwood supporter, didn't you?
Yeah, I was a Collingwood supporter. I debuted against Collingwood, and I still remember my debut game running out there against Scotty Pendlebury. It was surreal. So it's pretty ironic and pretty weird to think about. I'm playing a granny against Collingwood, a team I grew up supporting.
Who are your favourite players?
Yeah. Sorry?
Who were your favourite players?
Oh, it was Leon Davis. Didn't really have any favourites. I liked Luke Ball back in the day as well. When I first came over to Brisbane, I was playing a bit of midfield, but transitioned to backline. So yeah, Leon Davis, Luke Ball, and I really enjoyed Dan Swan.
You had another baby a month ago.
Yeah.
How have you gone managing like 2 little kids, and then
Yeah.
seems not to have phased you, like no sleepless nights or anything?
Yeah, I had a little boy not long ago. Got a great support system around me. So my partner Riley is awesome, does a terrific job at home, and I've got my auntie still lives nearby, which always helps, and her parents do a wonderful job in that as well.
Keidean, were you rattled at all earlier this year when you lost your place briefly on the side?
Yeah, a little bit. I was just sort of second guessing myself, and I think that Hawthorn game I was a sub, and after that I just sort of said, just thought to myself, just back yourself. Don't think about the game too much. That's when I play my best footy, is when I'm just out there playing freely and playing on instinct.
What was Fake's message to you in terms of trying to get back?
He always knew my offense was good. It was just more so more so that defensive side of the game, and so he just wanted me to watch the vision and see what I can get better at that, and thought I have, and I'm glad I'm back in the team now. So.
He mentioned the other night after the match that he thought you guys were retreating a little bit too much in the first quarter. Can you tell us about the courage it takes to come forward and be attacking as a defender, which you'll probably have to do again this weekend?
Yeah, I thought we, as a team, we just sort of playing a bit too direct, kicking into their men, which is like Wiedering, McGovern and all that. So we just thought if we got the ball into our hands, we sort of just wanted to change angles and just take. Oh, I just thought to myself, why not just take a risk? I mean, it's a prelim and there's nothing to lose really. So and yeah, so just sort of change angles, be a bit daring with our ball movement, which is good. So.
Can you take us back to getting drafted, Kitty? You had to wait an extra year and you were sort of thrown around, or my memory is anyway, you were thrown around sort of in most parts of the ground in that draft year for you. How did you sort of end up as a
Yeah,
halfback?
so that 2018 year, was fortunate enough to play Allies, went to the National Combine, and unfortunately didn't get drafted that year, but I just thought to myself, why not give it another crack? I mean, I came this far, so was fortunate enough to play in that NEFL team and won a premiership that year, and thankfully to this club, they ended up bidding on me anyway because Essendon were wanted to get me, but I'm thankful I'm here.
So how'd you end up at halfback?
My under-18s year at Morningside, my coach at the time, Steve Wern, he sort of knew what I was capable of with my kicking skills. He just said, I'll just chuck in the halfback and you just sort of do your own thing and move the ball. So, yeah, it sort of worked out pretty well at that time.
Do you remember watching the 2010 Grand Final as a 10-year-old? And
Yeah.
What would a 10-year-old Keidean Coleman think about running out in front of 100,000 at the MCG?
Yeah, I remember the day actually. I was at my grandmother's house, had my Collingwood jersey on, had this little footy actually with black and white as well. So, and my brother Blake, he was a St Kilda supporter. So, the result sort of turned out ridiculous with a draw, and then the next week they came out and I guess won against St Kilda. But you know, I'm in the here and now and excited to sort of hopefully contribute to a successful team on Saturday.
I know
Best on
you're
ground in a prelim. How do you be best on ground in the grand final? How do you back it up?
I mean, it's a new week, isn't it? And Collingwood have shown this year that they finished on top for a reason. So, you know, I'll be pretty confident in going out there and doing what I done the other day, and excited to sort of see what comes as the day goes by. So, but yeah, just back my skills and back myself.
Darcy Gardner was great in only his third game of seniors this year. Do you back him to go again this week, even if Payne fixes his ankle in time? Yeah,
it was awesome. It sort of goes to show what depth we have. I'm sure Diz would love to play a few more games all year, but he came in the other night, done a great job on Kerno, and that's what we love about Diz. You know, he's fearless and he'll play his role really, really well, and he just fit it really well. So.
What about Daniel Rich? Is he still playing a role, especially with the half-backs, yourself and Connor?
Yeah, he's still attending meetings, captain's run, and just being there for a support base. And if I have any questions or anyone else, me, McKenna, Wilmot, if we have any questions, he's there to give us advice. So.
Kitty, when you see what's happened with Rich and I guess Marcus Adams, does it make you realise how sort of fortunate, that you guys are to be there, and are they in the back of your mind going into this game this weekend?
Yeah, it's a bit bittersweet. I mean, but I'm sure bittersweet that they probably won't be a part of. But I know they're more team players, so they'll be happy to see us hopefully lift the cup up, and they'll play a huge part in this week and preparing us for the game.
Kitty, I know you're from Catherine, but you mentioned you're a Morningside boy, Williams Viking boy, the likes. You're one of the players in this team that is a Brisbane.
Yeah.
Grew up playing footy in Brisbane. Do you recognise how special it is, to win a flag for the town when you're one of the guys that's grown up here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, came through the academy system, so it's awesome. I mean, I think Eric and there's a few others in the VFL that are Brisbane boys. So it'd be awesome to win one, especially growing up becoming a Queensland player. It'd be awesome if we achieve that goal.